Hello, my name's Dr. Louise Dunn and I'm CIPFA's lead advisor for housing, and with me today is Diana Melville, who is CIPFA's lead advisor for governance. And we're here today to talk to you about our forthcoming masterclass series for registered providers, which is entitled Excellence in Governance. Here at CIPFA, we're very aware of how difficult it can be for professionals to take the decision to invest time and resources to attend our masterclasses or conferences. And this can be especially so when all you have to make your judgment on is a programme or schedule in front of you, however comprehensive that might be. And obviously, working for CIPFA, I believe our programmes are the most comprehensive. But nevertheless, it can be very difficult to decide, is this masterclass going to be something that I and my organisation will benefit from? We're also very aware that many of our colleagues in the registered provider sector are not CIPFA members or CIPFA qualified, and also they're not accountants. So when you see an advert for a masterclass from us, you might believe this certainly isn't for me. Well, if you could just give us 5 minutes of your time, we'd like to explain why it is that you and your colleagues would in fact benefit from our masterclass in delivering the very best governance for your organisation. A crucial aspect of achieving excellence in governance is the way in which providers manage value for money. At CIPFA, we are uniquely placed in the market to help providers to do this. For example, CIPFA published the very first guide to value for money in social housing, delivers value for money benchmarking and statistical analysis, and has developed over the years a number of superb tools specifically designed to support public sector professionals with value for money. So if you come along to the masterclass, what do you really need to know about value for money? Well, the first thing I'd suggest is that you need to know what it is. It seems to me over the years, working with registered providers, that there is a lot of confusion out there about what value for money is. And quite often it gets confused with efficiency, for example. So the first thing I'll be doing is giving you a definition of what value for money is and therefore how you can measure it. I'll also be looking at how the regulator defines it, because their definition is slightly different from the industry standard, and what their expectations are therefore from you. Importantly, I'm going to be talking to you about how value for money can be systematically, effectively, and importantly, cost-efficiently demonstrated to the regulator, to tenants and residents, and to board members. And my formal presentation will be joined together with a practical workshop that's going to give providers a way of structuring their approach to value for money so that its application in the business can add real value to the way in which you manage your business, will also have real meaning for customers and stakeholders, and also, of course, exceed the regulator's expectations. I'm now going to hand over to my colleague, Diana Melville, who's going to talk to you about her presentations in this masterclass.
Hi, I'm Diana, and my part of the workshop will be focusing on a number of aspects of governance. Governance is a core part of CIPFA's remit. It's more than just an accountancy institute. It sets standards for corporate governance for parts of the public sector and is an influential thinker on governance. We're also setting up a new Centre of Excellence in Counter Fraud to help address this important risk area, and this will include risks of fraud that are experienced in your housing sector. In my part of the programme, I'll be drawing on all that experience to help you apply governance in your organisation more effectively. Ultimately, good governance isn't just about improving your organisation. It's also about making a difference, improving your services and helping you achieve your objectives and delivering excellence for your customers. So what are we going to be covering in the workshop in particular? Obviously, we'll be helping you achieve your governance compliance, but we'll also help you go beyond the checklist. We'll help you think about how governance really works in your organisation and how you can get people on board with good governance. We've also got a number of new developments to tell you about, things that will keep you up to date. For example, coming out soon will be new international guidance on good governance in the public sector, and there's a lot of principles there that will be of real interest to you. There have also been a number of changes to the UK Code of Governance from the Financial Reporting Council. There was a new standard in 2012, and there's a current consultation out now on changes to that code. CIPFA is also developing a new code of practice on counter-fraud, and there's consultation coming out on that as well. And so again, there's some real important things on governance to share there. Audit committees are a vital component of good governance. And again, we've got good practice from CIPFA to share with you, but also from other providers as well, like the Financial Reporting Council. I'm now going to hand back to Louise for just another couple of minutes of your time.
Hello. So, thinking about how you achieve excellence in governance then, we'll be turning our attention in this masterclass to how providers can improve their approach to openness, transparency and accountability. We'll be working with you in a practical workshop looking at appraising the way you currently do things. Are there things you could be doing better? Look at how you might approach this in the future by creating stronger links between business critical processes, and very uniquely, I think, for CIPFA, exploring engagement and accountability within the context of the organisation's strategic performance. I say uniquely because I don't believe anyone else in the marketplace is looking at transparency and accountability within the context of strategic performance. The masterclass will also include a look at the future of social housing in the UK, and that's going to be important in terms of you being aware of what the likely political direction and policy direction is going to be, not only for the current administration, but depending on which parties are in power in the next 18 months. And there'll be a presentation by our host, Grant Thornton, on good practice in annual reporting. So there's an awful lot going on in this masterclass, so let's have a look at who we've aimed this masterclass for. You can see there's quite a comprehensive list, and the only one I really want to highlight is to encourage you to invite your board members and especially the tenant and resident representatives, who all too often are missed out of these sorts of masterclasses because you see the name CIPFA and you think, well, they're not accountants, that won't be appropriate. Finally then, I just want to encourage you to join us by saying we'll be running 2 masterclasses this June. On the 17th of June we'll be in London, and on the 26th of June we'll be in Leeds. And please do visit our website to view the programme for yourselves and of course to reserve your places. And I've given the 2 website addresses there. If you have any technical queries, any problems, why not give myself, Louise, a call, there's my mobile number, or Diana, and there's her mobile number on the screen now. So we very much look forward to seeing you there, and thanks for your time.